My name is Paulus Mohosho from RJ Connect. Welcome to today's RJ Connect Tech Hub webinar for Industrial RPC. Now that you have joined, you will notice that you are muted, and if you have any question throughout the webinar, please write them on the chat section. There will be opportunity for your question to be answered at the end of this webinar. This webinar will be recorded and available on RJ Tech Hub YouTube channel. On today's webinar, we are going to take a look at industrial RPC, different models of RPC. Why do we need RPC for your industrial applications? What are the main key benefits of using RPC? Procedural technical solutions on RPC. Which user applications are suitable for RPC? Let's get started. Let's have a look at the industrial RPC introduction. RPC stands for RJ Connect Panel Computer, or PC. It's a modularized industrial panel computer that consists of display module and system box module. The design is specifically done for different application needs and for the minimizing system downtime during maintenance. It's a plug and play, mix and match system that allows users to easily change the display module or system box module. The RPC can withstand industrial harsh environment with its solid, rugged system construction. Let's have a look at the RPC system overview on the next slide. The modularized, let's have a look at the modularized industrial panel PC display module. This module have the LCD range size of 10.4 to 27 inch. It has IP65 certification compliant front bezel, waterproof standard rating to protect the screen from the water droplets. Projected capacitive touch screen, which is typically manufactured with a front layer of glasses together with true flat multi-touch screen feature. There's a 250 nits luminance for the intensity of light emitted from a surface. It has channels and image resolutions for different panel sizes. It has 4 different mounting options or methods designed in ultimate application flexibility. And lastly, there's a 10G acceleration peak-to-peak for shock and 1.5G acceleration peak-to-peak for vibration mechanics. Here are the modularized industrial panel PC display modules range from 10.4 to 19 inch. These modules, as you can see on the screen, they support single LVDS channel type with 1024 by 768 image resolution. And this model does not support full HD from 10.4 to 19 inch. Okay, from 21.5 to 27 inch size, it supports full HD, like a high definition, and dual LVDS channel type with 1920 by 1080 image resolution. Now, here is the modularized sunlight readable display module. This module has the same features with the modularized industrial panel PC display modules, except the 1000 nits luminance for high brightness display, and also support LCD feature. The display range from 10.4 to 21.5 inch. Here are the RPC modularized sunlight readable display modules which range from 10.4 to 21.5 inch, like as I said on the previous slide, which with image resolution of 1024 by 768. Please take a note that the full HD 1920 by 1080 image resolution is only supported on 21.5 inch display module. Now let's have a look at a modularized industrial panel PC box module overview. The box module support wide operating temperature between 0 to 60 degrees Celsius. It support Microsoft Windows 7, 8, 10, and also Linux OS operating system. It has 9 to 24 VDC jack for wide range power input. It has a HDMI, VGA, DVI, or display port for your external display monitor. It also has a 3-in-1 serial port interface for RS-232, 422, or 485. It has a USB 2.0 and 3.0 interface port. It has a dual gigabit Ethernet port for your Ethernet based. And also, or lastly, there's an optional wireless module for your Wi-Fi or wireless communication and mSATA SSD module. We also have a touch monitor, a box module for different display panel modules. It is not a computer. It has projected capacitive touch. It also supports multiple output I/O ports, such as an audio line out, USB for touch, VGA, HDMI, display port, and DVI. It has an IP65 compliant front bezel standard rating for waterproof, with 5 mounting options or methods for design in ultimate application flexibility, and heavy duty steel chassis for mechanical construction. It can take 24 VDC jack power input. Remember guys, like I said, the touch monitor box module is not a computer. It can only be used to extend your monitoring panel display module. You can have a different screens or panel display modules connected to the touch monitor box module. For example, you can have 2 or more screens mounted on the plant or warehouse, control room, system testing room, and so forth. Okay, here are the RPC system box module. The modularized industrial panel PC box module support Atom Celeron J1 1900 or N316 quad-core 1.6 GHz to 1.99 GHz CPU processor for tougher performance requirement. It has a HDMI or VGA with expandable up to maximum of 8 gig RAM. It has a 0 to 50 operating temperature with the power input of 12 to 24 VDC. It has a 3 RS-232, 422, or 485 ports. It has a 4 USB ports, 2.0 for USB, and also another 2 ports of USB for 3.0. And also it has a dual LAN gigabit for Ethernet. And then also we have an Intel 7th generation i3 7100U 2.4 gigahertz CPU processor. It has a HDMI and also display port. It has a maximum or expandable of up to maximum of 32 gig RAM. It can support 0 to 60 operating temperature with 12 to 24 VDC power input. It has a 4 RS-232, 422, or 485 ports. And also it has a 6 USB ports and also 2 RJ45 LAN gigabit ports. And also we have Intel 7th generation i5 box module which has the same feature as i3 box module, except that the CPU is 7300U, 2.6 gigahertz to 3.5 gigahertz CPU processor. That's the only difference. Okay, here is another box modules. We also have Intel 7th generation i7 box module, which has the same feature as i3 and i5 box module, except that the CPU processor is 7600U, 2.8 gigahertz to 3.9 gigahertz. And also, yeah, has the same feature as the other one. And lastly, we have a fanless system box module, which is a fanless N4200 box module. This module does not have a fan. It uses aluminum heatsink for cooling the system. It has a Pentium Apollo Lake 1.1 gigahertz to 2.4 gigahertz CPU processor. It has a HDMI for your external display. It has a up to 8 gig RAM. It has a 0 to 60 operating temperature. It has a power input 12 to 24 VDC with 3 RS232 422 to 485 ports. It has a 6 USB ports and also 2 RJ45 LAN gigabit port. Let's have a look at the key benefits of using RPC on the next slide. The first key benefit is the system or configuration flexibility, the unlimited flexibility. With the unique modular design and system configuration can now be done in-house. You can swap either the desired panel size or desired system box to achieve quick delivery of your project needs. The second key benefit is the deployment and maintenance time. With the ability to mix and match, we can achieve a quicker turnaround time, no more waiting for the correct system to arrive with increased chance of losing the project. The system reduced cost by quickly swapping the module when system upgrade or maintenance is required. The system reduced RMA lead time with the replacement module to ensure that the system can be backed up online instead of waiting on delivery or waiting on the repair to be done. The third key benefit is the improved system efficiency. No more prolonged system downtime for your client when you can simply swap the modules to resolve the problem at a client side. The team can now focus on providing the best service for the client while replaced module can be repaired afterwards. Okay, let's have a look at the RPC technical solutions. Let's start on how to remove the system box module from the panel display module. First of all, you need to put a shield or clothing or bubble wrap underneath to protect or prevent the modularized industrial panel PC display module from being damaged. And then now, as you will see, after you turn it, and then now you need to release 2 thumb screws as indicated on the slides. And also here, guys, it's either you can use the screwdriver like to unlock that thumb screws. Once the thumb screws are removed, you can pull modularized industrial panel PC box module downwards to detach the system box module from the modularized industrial panel PC display module. And then also install system box module back to the modularized industrial panel PC display module. Please, you need to push back the system box onto the display panel. After you push it, then you can use a thumb screws to tighten the box onto the display panel. Okay, let's have a look on how to install or replace RAM on RPC System Box module. To do that, you need to flip System Box module around to see the cover page or the cover plate, sorry. So once you see the cover plate, now you need to remove 5 screws that securing the cover plate as indicated on the slides. So you can use a screwdriver in this case. When you open the cover plate on the System Box module, please be careful with the pre-installed Wi-Fi cable as shown on the slides. So you will see once you open the cover plate, like you will see that there is a cable that is connected, the Wi-Fi cable. So please be careful for that Wi-Fi cable. Okay. Now you can see where the RAM module is located, and you can install or replace RAM module to the slot as indicated on the slides. You will be done with install or replace the RAM module technical procedure. For example, maybe let's say you want to put on your system, you want to put 32 gig RAM, so you can use 2 slots on the i3, or maybe let's say you are using i3. Yes, correct. So you can use two RAM module, like for example, it has a 2 slot for your RAM, and also maybe if you want to use 8, then you can use 2 slot, like 4 gig RAM and also 4 gig RAM, for example. Okay, let's see on how to install or replace Wi-Fi module on the modularized industrial panel PC box module for Wi-Fi. First of all, please be careful on the pre-installed Wi-Fi cable so that you don't break or damage it. And you need to unattach the Wi-Fi cable from the cover plate. After unattached the Wi-Fi cable, you can install or replace Wi-Fi mini PCI card module to the slot as indicated on the slides. And then that way now you need to connect your pre-installed Wi-Fi cable to the Wi-Fi module, as you can see here, guys. And then now, or lastly, you need to attach the antenna. You need to attach the antenna to the top of the modularized industrial panel PC box module, and you will be done with the install or replacement of the Wi-Fi module technical procedure. And then once you are done, let's have a look, or let's see how to install or replace the hard drive on the RPC. You will need to flip the RPC on your, as you can see on the slides, you will see where the hard drive is located. And then now you need to remove 2 screws on front of the hard drive tray. And then now you can also pull the HDD tray outwards and install or replace the hard drive disk or solid state drive. Like for example, for hard drive, you can put 2.5 SATA HDD. Maybe that can take maybe, for example, 500 gigabyte, or you can use 1 terabyte. And also for SSD, you can have a mSATA that can take up to 16 gigabit to 256 a gigabit. And then also, let's have a look at the RPC user applications. The RPC system solution can be deployed on different user applications, including automated process control, machine monitoring, manufacturing, and then also data collection system, production, testing. You can do testing and packing, and interconnect all the system application together to save data to the centralized cloud. So like in this example or in this application, as you can see, you can have, for production, you can have one panel PC display module connected to the panel PC box module and so forth. And also like if you want to push your data to the cloud, you can use this RPCs. It's very good in terms of the processor and all the stuff that you want to push to the cloud. Okay. Here is also another RPC application where the system can be used on a plant monitoring and control system. As you can see here, you can have one RPC on your plant production and connected to the touch monitor box module on different side to duplicate the system visualization. Each side will need a touch monitor. As you can see here, each side will need a touch monitor box. We'll need a touch monitor box, which will be connected to the modularized industrial panel PC modules. The touch monitor box and modularized industrial panel PC display modules can be installed in control room, system testing, system integrator, or warehouse, and so forth. Are there any questions, guys? You can also unmute yourself if you have any question, or write it on the chat section. Any question, guys? Okay. Okay, if there is no any question, okay. Okay, please stay tuned with us on the next webinar this Thursday for Robust VPN webinar. It will be presented by my colleague, Johan Hissaman. He will show you guys Robust VPN, which is an innovative cloud-based VPN tunneling technology to provide robust router with a fixed private IP address that allow easy remote access from anywhere in the world.
Hello, Paulos. It's Ziggy here from Oxygen Project.
Okay, hi Z, how are you?
I'm okay, thanks. The only thing that I would like you to share, if it's possible, is the price list.
Okay, for price list, okay. I will speak to Brigitta. She will send you the price list.
All right, thank you then.
Okay, thank you, Z.
And another question here, Paul, sorry, is Franz here.
Okay, Franz.
Pascal was asking to confirm if this PC can run Windows 10 without any issues.
Yes, it does run Windows 10 without any issues. And then also maybe, for example, you can also install like Windows 10 IoT. It also supports Windows 10 Professional. Yeah, it can run with no problem.
Okay.
And also a Linux system or operating system.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, yes, I can hear you.
So guys, the beauty of this product is that over the years we find that panel PCs, when there's an issue with them and you have to return it back to the manufacturer, you're returning the CPU as well as the screen, which means much longer delay in getting the machine back to our customers again, or much longer delay of getting it back up and running again. With the RPC, we can replace the screen and the CPU module. Well, you could do it, or we could do it at offices in a matter of a few minutes. It's very easy to do. Also for us, it gives us the ability to also hold more stock and more variety of stock. Example, if you order a 15-inch with an i5, we just put the 15-inch screen and the i5 box together, and there you have it. But we can use the exact same box, i5, and put it onto a 27-inch monitor as well. So it makes it very flexible for both our customers and for us to be able to deploy quicker, give you more options, and have more flexibility with regards to repairs and services of the existing products.
Perfect. Okay, thank you, Mr. Wright.
By the way, but Frans, I think Paulo did mention that all these units all of them are fanless products.
Yes.
There was no moving parts.
Yes, correct. Any more questions? Okay. Remember, guys, we are still here
Please ask your salesperson for a quote. I believe the pricing of this product is well priced in the marketplace too.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I see. Hello, Bolas.
Okay.
I see there is another question here. Do you need to install an aircon condition only? Oh, okay. Oh no, they already answered this one.
Yeah, it's already answered.
Yeah.
Okay.
On the condition, they want to know if maybe you need, let's say you install the unit on a server room, for instance. You need to install an aircon for that, for cooling the unit or what? So
yeah, that's not, yeah, you don't need an aircon. These units are passively cooled. So you can install them in a harsh industrial environment, in an industrial panel. They will function as any normal PC would without any issues. So you don't need an air conditioner in the room where the panel PC is.
Yes.
There's another question from Pascal. Apart from ruggedness of the PC, the price has been a bit high. Yes, well, Rob addressed that question. So please ask for a quote, and you'll see that the prices are very competitive.
Perfect. Any more questions? Okay, if there is no any more questions, okay. Remember, guys, we are still here for you. Please feel free to take a screenshot of our contact details during the lockdown. If you need information regarding code and orders, please feel free to contact Brigitte. For account, please contact Kim Adams. And for technical support, please contact Johan Heiseman. And lastly, thank you everyone for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed and learned something from this webinar. Be safe and stay safe. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, everybody.